Assalamualaikum, my name is Apt2013 nama matric J21A0766 and I'm from Group 13. So for the introduction, being an entrepreneur means being fearless. As an entrepreneur, it can be discouraged by the task at hand or worry about how unqualified you are for the job. We need to instead surround myself with people who inspire, help and challenge me to conquer what needs to get done. Somewhat stumbled in this entrepreneur lifestyle, but wasn't afraid to take the challenge. And through this experience, many other strengths such as being creative, courageous and personable. So for the entrepreneur background, Cheese Could Make Pia is a business run on its own by a young entrepreneur who is so optimistic and competitive. The company was developed by a young Malay woman named Nur Alia Sofia binti Cik Ismail and fully owned by her. She runs the business from this business is just a small business. Until now, her business is growing and known by the public. So the beginning and factor of the business. This cake business started small without any guidance from experts or people who are involved in this field. No intention of selling this cake, just made this cake just for her family. Then the family praised that the cake was so delicious and suggested by her mom and sister to sell the cake. At first, she sold the cake to her friends, and due to the overwhelming response to his sales, he started selling in the area around his neighborhood. Then the sales are very encouraging. Her family was from business background. Then she thinks she want to continue the legacy of a businessman in her family. That's all from me. We can go to the next.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zuhaimi bin Ahmad. My note matric J21A1041 from SES. Okay, today I want to present about company background. Miss Alia Sofia has managed her company as a sole proprietorship, which means she owns the company is a Pia bakery. She running a business in the food country. Food industry. Model is from she own pocket money and saving money. She also got financial support from her family. Okay, she has a target customer. She has a target customer, namely student and the community around University Malaysia Kelantan Jeli campus. She focus on this group because she thinks that is an easy step to grow her business, because for her, students, mostly younger, are very fond of enjoying sweet food like the dessert and she sell. Okay, how does she run the business? Her aspirations from the future are determined by her academic achievements and professional experience. She is well aware the company management is a default factor to operate in. She be concentration of her career advancement. Her professional background include dealing with management issue, probably solving, decision making, critical things, discrimination and personal growth. For her previous job experience, she has been properly schooled to deal with standard operation, products and their application in order to satisfy customers. So for employer, for now she manages her business by herself. It's a challenging, but she feel she can do it because she understands how to manage her business very well. So for her, it's not hard to see. She said it's actually fun and she enjoy it very much. However, it's establishing a one-person firm that is successful over time might be discovered. There are several difficulties she must overcome on her making the process of building a good firm more successful. Okay. So working experience. Originally, she only worked as a return assistant of her restaurant. Her job is waiting there, but she being a waiter, she always able to take advantage of all things and learn the ins and out of the business through her tuner. Okay, various things she learned about the business, such as customer needs, expenses, and cost of product. But product advertising, and also how to ensure that the product produced and can compete with product produced by another traders. She also used to work with her father. Her father owned catering company where the company managed various type of events such as wedding, engagement parties, and other events. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Siti Nur Sofia binti Saladin. My matric number is J21A0964. I am from Forest Resources Technology Program, Faculty of Bioengineering and Technology. Role model. She delved into the field of entrepreneurship as well because she wanted to be like her idol. Her idol is very successful woman entrepreneur. Her idol is Vivi Yusof. So, Vivi Yusof is a well-known female businesswoman in Malaysia, particularly among the Malay population. She is the co-founder of Fashion Valley, is multi-million-dollar fashion e-commerce firm, and the Apt Group, a lifestyle brand that offer scarf, cosmetic, stationery, bags, and home living. In addition to being a wife and mother to 3 children, Vivi Yusof is also a social media celebrity with million followers thanks to her love of blogging and vlogging on her own YouTube channel. She has received several major honors, including the Young Entrepreneur Award from Tribute to Women Malaysian and Anugerah Bintang Popular Berita Harian 2017 Top 5 Social Media Personality, Tatler 2017 Generation T list, and many more. Miss Sophia made this icon as her idol because she dared to take a risk to be in this industry, even though there is a chance that she will fail. Entrepreneurial activities. Before she sold her own products, Miss Sophia used to be in the dropship business. She became a dropship agent under a cosmetic dealer who was her own sister. The product sold a skin, dessert, and Sobella. She was a dropship agent for a year before starting to sell her own products. Intention of being an entrepreneur. Interest in business while still in high school. When she was 15 years old, starting to understand the advantage of being an entrepreneur, motivated by accessibility of large-scale chains. Many digital tools and educational material point her in the right direction. Because of today pervasive internet access and the fast-paced nature of technology, even the breakthrough and advancement may have significant influence and change the way she built enterprise. Parents' background. She also had a family background who ran a business. Her father, Cik Ismail bin Cik Daud, has his own business, which is a catering service, Indah Catering and Canopy. Her mother, Wan Arwati bin Wan Abdullah, also had her own business. Her mother had a restaurant, Wati Seafood Restaurant. Both of them were very committed in their business. That is why Miss Sophia also managed her business very well. She inherited her parents' commitment toward business. Motivation when Miss Sophia started the venture. Miss Sophia's primary motivation is to make money. The majority of business owners desire to make money. Few occupations can provide the kind of money that successful business can. She aspired to possess a stake in firm that she had started. One of the elements that drive her to become an entrepreneur is the desire to create wealth. She also dedicated all of her effort to attaining someone as objective. Many personnel at lower level of a hierarchy lack a sense of accomplishment. She aspired to live. She wanted to be a face of a company and get some celebrity along the way. She wished to create a legacy that honors her and to pass the business down to future generations.
Hi, my name is Nafara Izzati. My metric number J21A1046. I am from Forest Resources Technology Program. I will continue with Go while you set up the business. Specify a number of targets in the business plan as a measure of the success before she started operating the company. The geography in which her items are sold is one of them. She will begin promoting the good in the immediate vicinity of her home and district. She began to move out of the neighborhood and develop the market beyond the district after observing the positive client reaction. The marketing strategies utilized will be improved on a regular basis to keep up with the technology advancement. She also established a corporate goals to develop product processing technologies and plan to expand her company. Product stockpile may be effectively supplied for the bigger market with a robust infrastructure. Resources before startup. She makes her own product in the kitchen at home. The equipment she has is determined by the sort of baked product she will be making. In order to make various sort of baked items in her kitchen, she had certain pastry supplies. Depending on the size and the type of cake, the particular equipment may alter. Commercial mixer, wavetable dividers, shutter and scar are examples of the type of equipment. To keep her product safe, she has holding cabinet, proofing cabinet and refrigerator. She also has a compartment sink as a focal point of any cleaning station, as well as disposable glove, cleaning chemical, sponge, scrubber, and other necessary cleaning supplies. Next is networking. Miss Sophia used networking to promote her product, Instagram, and making her own business account using the name Chiscoot Mapia. The first advantage is straightforward yet quick useful. Post a lot of stuff and that might assist her learn her client, test and figure out what they want. She can swiftly figure out their lifestyle, geography, moral, personal views, and many other details. She engaged in online contact by publishing great information, asking questions, responding the comments, and appreciating her audience Instagram effort in order to make them happy. Controlling at early stage of business. Size and development potentially of small firms varies greatly. There are discretion by action independence, a variety of organizational structure, and a variety of management style. However, with close examination, it becomes clear that she has comparable difficulties or at different paces of her growth. Parallels may be grouped into a framework. It can exist in predicting critical requirement at different stages. She devoted the majority of her time and effort to bringing her company concept to life during the beginning period. Prepared to take major change as she moved from the startup to the growth stage. Next, risk orientation at early startup. Define goals that allow her to grow with a purpose, ensuring that she was making the most use of her resources. Maintain capital, since she will be unable to satisfy her financial responsibility with it. Define realistic and reliable prediction to assess her in achieving her objective and staying on track.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Adha bin Badi Zaman. My matric number is J21A0856 and I am from SCH. About the business plan, her marketing strategy is a high-level outline of how she intends to sell her bakery. The marketing strategy should details the marketing and advertising platform where she intends to employ, as well as any budget she may have. This area of business plan should at the very least define as the following term. First is price. What are the price of her items and why are they so expensive, or maybe it is affordable. Next is about the product, what she's offering and how she set herself apart from the competition. Next is promotion. Promotion comes in third. It is about how she get her stuff in front of the right people. And the fourth is about her place where she make her business. She plans to sell her item both online and in person. Her logistic and operation strategy layout on how she intend to generate, sell, and fulfill her order. Next, she must make certain to address each of the following points. The first category is the supply. Supplier determine where she will get the raw ingredients she will need to prepare her baked goodies, as well as where they will be made. Then there's the production, determine if she will manufacture, wholesale, or dropship her goods. Write down how long it takes to get raw material and how long it's gonna take to make the product that she sell. She also want to consider a backup plan for her, because sometimes there is a season where she will get many order or an unforeseen surge in demand. Lastly, there are the facilities where she will be employed. Is it necessary for her to have a real retail location? If so, where will she need to be located? Next is about how she prepared to start up the business. First, she begin by expanding her circle of acquaintance and pals. Next, any successful small business relies on its network. Maintaining this relationship necessitates discipline. while starting a business, having a mentor may be really beneficial. She appoints her mother or father as her mentor because both of them know the way of the business. Finally, a business strategy is required to prepare to start up the business because it aids her in sorting out her most basic thought and determining whether the company concept was sustainable. And she needs to increase her knowledge in other functional areas when she starts a firm by taking an unexpected initiative. And for the conclusion that we made to interview this person is we have learned a lot about the business aspect because she said a lot of things what you need to be first. Next, Miss Sophia is a hard worker with a great heart who is determined to expand her business. Although there are many barriers that she needs to come up first before she starting a firm that caused her to almost stumble. She kept up with the pace and studied more rigorously in the business sector since she had a great desire to be a successful entrepreneur. Then what we can learn from this individual is that as long as we still working and have a healthy body, we have the ability to pursue our goals. What matters is making a consistent effort without fail and adhering to the philosophy of success despite several failures that she had confronted. And overall, this tour taught us about the genuine spirit of entrepreneurship and the concept of entrepreneurship, as well as how business can help us be a better person, making a better life, and help us to become better in all part of our lives, such as health, money, and so on. So that is our presentation from our group, and that's all. Thank you.